Dan gaan wij eens even bij Victor informeren. Victor, die zit bij Van Chul, de vader. Hij weet mogelijk meer.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
Oh, Mary heette zij, hè?
Does the name LeMoon ring any bells?
Well, yes, I knew the LeMoon family well.
All right, you better spill.
What does this have to do with the case?
The pendant Mary was given belonged to one of the LeMoons.
Good Lord. The LeMoons owned a local gumbo restaurant that we acquired in exchange for a substantial stake in Island Kitchen. Gordon and I worked closely with Francois and Esmeralda to integrate their recipes into our menu.
Wow.
It was an exciting but difficult time.
How so?
Exciting because the LeMoon recipes drove a new wave of popularity for Island Kitchen. Difficult because Gordon had become infatuated with Francois's wife, Esmeralda. It made for rather awkward business
Dat hebben we net
meetings.
gehoord, hè?
Ja.
So what happened then?
Well, about a year after the acquisition, Esmeralda and her daughter, Genevieve, washed up on the beach, having drowned.
Oh.
Such an appalling tragedy.
So what? Mother and daughter forgot how to doggy paddle?
Well, yes. The official
Swimming
police report
accident.
deemed it a swimming accident.
Swimming accident.
Why do you think someone would want Mary to have a pendant from the LeMoon family?
That, Detective, is the one question I truly have no answer for. What in the world has the tragic LeMoon family tale to do with my Mary? If you figure that out, please let me know.
Nou, het lijkt me wel dat dat aan ons is, hè?
What happened to Francois?
Yeah.
As you know, Esmeralda and Genevieve died. As far as I'm aware, Francois went missing around the same time. He wasn't present for the official inquest into his family's demise.
So you're saying he could still be out there?
It's possible he's still alive, yes. But if he was with his family when they drowned, it's more likely his body was simply never recovered.
You don't sound like you buy the official story. Let's hear your version.
I don't like to speculate without proof.
Humor me. I won't quote you.
Well, despite my personal difficulties working with Gordon, I hate to cast aspersions on the fellow out of hand. It's just that he always carried a torch for Esmeralda LeMoon. And as I said, it made for rather awkward business meetings. Things only seemed to grow worse over time. In my view, it made him unstable.
Unstable.
What exactly are you saying here, Mr. Fontoul? You think Gordon killed Esmeralda and Genevieve?
Oh, no. That seems extreme.
And yet here we are. I ask you what you think really happened, and you tell me how
Ze
crazy
geven
your
elkaar de
business
schuld.
partner can get. What's a detective to think?
Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything. Saying it out loud, it seems far-fetched. Forget I mentioned it.
Gordon had some interesting things to say about the LeMoons.
Oh? Like what?
Well, for one thing, he suggested you weren't too pleased with how much of Island Kitchen the LeMoons controlled. He seemed to think it might have been enough to constitute motive. What do you think, Mr. Fontoul?
Why, that's ridiculous. The LeMoon's influence was integral to nurturing our nascent enterprise into what you see today. I never harbored anything but goodwill towards the LeMoons. And I'd certainly never hurt, let alone kill anyone. Gordon is way out of line.
Oké.
That's enough about the LeMoon family for now. That's all for now.
Godspeed, detective.
Kijken of hier iemand anders er misschien wat van weet.
Ja.
Zoals de butler. Of misschien die
Well, if it isn't
advocaat.
Benny the butler.
Mogelijk.
Hello, Detective. What can I do for you?
Nee, niks nieuws.
Thanks, Benny.
Dus bij die advocaat gaan kijken. Die weet er misschien nog wel wat van.
I told you, no further questions. God, you don't listen.
Be seeing you.
Hij
I
wil niet
certainly
meer met
hope.
ons praten. Maar misschien wel als we hem afluisteren daarboven.
It's a ventilation shaft. Looks like it runs to the roof.
Ja. Wij kunnen daar niet als zodanig naar binnen. Weten ze in de kroeg nog iets daarvan misschien?
Well, if it isn't New Guinea's newest detective, what can I do for you, VD?
I'm working a new case. Mind if I grill you?
Go right ahead, Mr. Detective.
LeMoon, ja.
Have you ever heard the name LeMoon?
Well, there used to be a gumbo restaurant. Yeah, I think that was run by the LeMoon family. I didn't know them personally.
Oké.
Do you know anything about Victor Fontoul?
Sure,
Hij
I
stond
know
nog
him.
open.
He and Gordon
Yeah.
Crumsford, the banker, are always pestering poor Billy to sell the bar. Thank goodness he won't. I could never work for one of the...
Ja, dit hebben we al gehoord.
Thanks for the info.
No problem.
Nog wat over de
I need
logo.
this.
Of course.
What do you know about the
We hebben het
banker,
toch ook al
Gordon
besproken
Crumsford?
dit?
Ja.
Oh, him. He and Victor Fontoul are...
Ja, dat is weer hetzelfde.
Ja.
Maar nu is hij wel afgestreept.
Do you know
Okay.
anything?
Yeah, he does all of... If I were you, I'd...
Thanks for the info.
Kunnen er dus ook niks mee.
I've got a...
Misschien heeft onze vriend hier nog wat te melden.
What's new, Voodoo?
I've got a new...
Go right it.
Does the name LeMoon mean anything to you?
LeMoon? You mean that old gumbo shop? They closed down before I got a chance to try it. Heard it was tasty, though.
Can you tell me anything about Gordon Crumsford?
The banker? I'm not a fan. Born under a bad sign, if you ask me. A dollar sign, the money-grubbing glutton. He's one of those Island Ventures fat cats who keep trying to take over my bar. They want to pull the piano right out from under me. I always tell them the same thing. I'm not selling.
Daar worden we ook weer
That's
niet
enough
wijzer
shop
van.
talk for now. See you around, Billy.
Come back again soon. And
En dan zullen we toch ergens op zoek moeten naar een schep.
Ja.
Denk ik. Dit is de Island Kitchen. Dat is dus wat overgenomen
It's a
is.
chain restaurant.
Yeah.
Closed for remodeling.
Ja.
Normally, there's a line around the block. This used to be a humfo, a voodoo, at least until they bulldozed.
Daar kunnen we niks mee.
En schep was.
Misschien ook wel in de greenhouse.
Mogelijk.
Daar zijn we nog niet eens geweest.
Nee.
Als in om voor een schep te zoeken.
Nee. Ja.
Ziet er niet scheppig uit hier.
Misschien kunnen we aan de butler vragen of hij een schep voor ons heeft.
Ja, dat zou wel kunnen, ja. Kun je nog naar links? Nee.
Well,
Hello.
Nee.
thanks, Bill.
Geef schep.
Is er kamer iets op een schep? Lijkt ook niet, hè? Nee, dat is wel een hartje zonder broek.
Ja.
Even kijken. Het restaurant misschien nog. Dat is een nieuwe schep.
Ja.
De enige die de schep heeft is zij zelf.
Chic Shell Hotel. Are you a camera slinging coat that you've come?
De restaurantvrouw misschien nog wat?
I think I've blown enough.
Nee. Daar hebben we dat gif vandaan gehaald.
Ja.
Jij dan?
Hello again.
Ah, LeMoon.
Does the name LeMoon mean anything to you?
LeMoon? No, I've never heard the name. Why, who is that?
Ah,
The LeMoons owned a small gumbo restaurant that was acquired by Island Ventures. They worked with Mary's husband.
Then you might want to ask him about it, darling.
dat hebben we al gedaan.
That pendant I showed you was given to Mary around the time she lost her memory. I traced it back to the name LeMoon.
Sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, dan niet joh.
Enough about the LeMoons.
Gaan we binnen maar eens even
I'll get
vragen.
more leads.
See you.
Good day, sir. Checking in?
Nee.
See you.
Zo'n toeristen, daar kunnen we niks mee.
Good day, sir.
Kunnen we met de
Ja,
liftman
dan heb je die
praten.
kaart voor nodig,
I'll
toch?
just
Ja. Time for a bribe.
Ja.
I don't have a key. Would a couple clams change your tune?
Sir, are you trying to
How
bribe
about
me?
You catch on pretty quick.
My job is worth more to me than a couple of clams, sir.
How about the whole chowder? Everyone has a price.
Not this elevator driver. I'm sorry, but my loyalty is not for sale.
Helaas.
On second thought,
Pindakaas.
Even kijken. Waar zijn we dan nog niet geweest in deze tweede ronde? De receptionist van de bank hebben we nog niet gesproken. En we kunnen misschien weer terug nu naar deze man, nu we die andere man gesproken hebben.
Hello and welcome.
Nee.
see you.
Ja,
What
we
is
hebben
it
nu die
now?
andere man gesproken.
I've got a few.
Kijk, we hebben meer vragen. Victor's story.
I asked Victor about the LeMoons too. He had an interesting take on things.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Victor seems to think you killed the LeMoon family in a fit of jealousy for Esmeralda. Sound about right?
I should destroy that man and staunch the endless flow of fetid vitriol that spills from his disgusting mouth. Why in the world would I kill the woman I love? There's no substance to these wicked indictments, and if you believe them, you're an even bigger fool than you look.
Maar ethisch.
I've got other questions. That's enough for now.
Hey, you stay away from...
Daar mochten we niet aanzitten inderdaad.
That's a nice desk.
How did you get in?
We kunnen hier verder niks.
That must be.
Ah, yeah.
Die vault kunnen we niet in als we geen account hebben van de bank. Die konden we niet aanmaken. Die toeristen kunnen we allemaal niks mee. Misschien kunnen we hem gewoon vragen naar een schep. In plaats van zelf
Welcome to
zoeken in
Island
de winkel.
Trader. Please let me know if I can get anything for you.
Ik wil een schep. Ah,
I was told you guys sell a very special shovel here.
You must be referring to the upcoming release of our new line of island shovels.
That sounds about right. I'd like one.
You and me both. They're not out yet.
What do I have to do to get one early?
You'd have to get approval from my boss, Mr. Fontoul.
ah.
Good luck with that, though. He's pretty strict about new product releases.
Nee, dan gaan we
Dus
weer
dan
naar
moet ik
Mr. Fontoul.
Go.
Beter, ja.
Maar we krijgen wel weer informatie. Hij moet toestemming geven. Wij willen een schep.
Hello again, Detective. Any news about Mary?
Nee, maar ik wil wel een schep.
The Island Trader shopkeep told me I needed your approval to buy the new Island brand shovel.
Ah, yes. I'm very excited about that one. However, as a rule, I prefer to confine our new product releases to a specific date. Is there a good reason you need the shovel right now?
It has to do with your wife's investigation.
Ja.
It does? Well, then why didn't you say so? If you think a new shovel could help bring my Mary back to me, then of course you may have one. I'll have the shopman set one aside for you.
Huts.
Thanks, Vic.
Vic.
That's all for now.
Godspeed, detective.
Kijk, en zullen we even een schep gaan ophalen?
Lijkt me goed.
Kunnen we die daarna meteen afgeven bij de begrafenisvrouw? Dan kunnen we misschien ook die bloemen jatten.
Een begrafenisvrouw.
Geef schep.
Welcome to Island Trader, an authorized dealer of Island brand products.
I believe you have a shovel for me.
Ah, you must be Mr. Detective. I've got your shovel right here.
I'll take it.
A trade's a trade, and our trade is your happiness.
Kijk, een schep. Hup, terug naar de begraafplaats. Dan zeggen we hebben voor jou een schep.
Here you go, Eartha. If anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Met zo'n logootje erop.
This is excellent, my darling.
Fancy, hoor.
I'll be the talk of the
Talk of the
tunes. It has the logo and everything.
En nu?
You just wanted the sticker?
Yes.
Right. Well,
Okay.
maybe now you can tell me who was snooping around the LeMoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer.
Ah,
Something about that guy gives me
de
the
advocaat. Die is daar binnen
You mean
geweest.
Lawton?
creeps. Yes, spooky fellow.
I saw footprints leading into the LeMoon mausoleum.
It was that lousy little lawyer.
Dan zegt u hetzelfde.
You mean Law?
Yeah.
Oké.
Good chat. I'll be seeing you, Eartha.
Ja, dan moeten we daar maar weer
Books
naartoe.
always do.
Ja, lijkt me goed.
Out of one hole and
Ja, die bloemen wil ik, maar dat kan niet
all
als zij daar
around the
staat.
old hotel until there's a bouquet. They're beautiful.
Misschien moeten we die omwisselen voor andere bloemen. Op een later moment.
Mogelijk.
De lawyer.
En maar heen en weer sjouwen.
Ja, joh, zo zijn wij.
I told you, no. God, you don't listen.
Hey.
I've got a surprise witness, counselor. Eartha the Gravedigger saw you visit the LeMoon mausoleum.
Wat is daarbij?
That is a bold accusation. I think you should leave.
So,
What a
we're
mug.
going to do this the hard way, huh?
I don't like you.
Well, I bet with a little leverage, I could pry my way into your heart.
Goed verhaal.
Leverage. Ja, daarvoor moeten we hem afluisteren, denk ik.
Mogelijk.
Maar hoe gaan we dat doen?
Want die radio was gesloopt.
Ja.
I could fit in there. I'd have front
Hij
row,
zegt,
but
if
I
I
either
could
need
fit
to
in there.
shrink or find someone a little more
Ah.
petite to help me out.
Dit is nieuw.
Ah.
I think it's time to pay a visit to my client.
Ah. En waar is die
Ja,
gebleven?
een
Die
klein
zit in het
persoon
hotel.
nodig. Ja.
De client.
Ja, en daar konden we niet naar boven.
Nee, maar misschien als we nu aan die vriendin
Ja.
dat vragen.
Mogelijk.
I think I've blown it.
Ik moet naar binnen.
Hello again, Detective
Kijk,
Does the name LeMoon...
LeMoon.
Dus
hadden we
niet
al
nieuw.
gezegd. Hier, lawyer at cemetery.
Oh, ja, ja,
nieuwe
ja.
optie.
I found out your husband was padding around the LeMoon mausoleum. Left his footprints all over my case. Care to comment?
And here I am, thinking he can't leave the office because of work. Did you ask him about it?
Well, I've tried, but he keeps giving me the old 86.
I'd act surprised, but I know how single-minded and selfish he can be. He has the gall to accuse me of neglecting him while he goes gallivanting about town, telling me he's at the office. Apparently, I need to be a corpse for him to pay me a visit. The liar. Frankly, I think my workaholic husband has been cheating.
Ah.
You don't say.
You want information on the LeMoons, yes? If Theodore was at their mausoleum, they may have been clients of his. And it just so happens I have access to all of his files.
Kijk.
Let me guess.
Oh, wel
I
handig
scratch
weer.
your back, you scratch mine. Sound
Ja,
about right.
ze wil natuurlijk weer wat van ons.
Bring me evidence of my husband's late-night cheating. And I'll give you all the access you want.
Gelukkig hebben we een fototoestel.
Ja.
I'm staying in the honeymoon suite.
Ah, de room key.
Oh, beter.
In case there's anything
Progressie.
you'd like to, report. Now, if you wouldn't mind, darling. I'm expecting company.
Dan kunnen we eens eventjes in de room gaan kijken, waar dus ook die andere vrouw verblijft.
Ja.
Dan stel ik voor dat we dat weer in een nieuwe video gaan doen.
Dat is een goed voorstel.
En dan hebben we dus de LeMoon family ontdekt. Dan zou ik zeggen, graag weer tot de volgende keer.
Groeten.
Joejoe.